Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest forecast heading into this Wednesday. Yesterday got just a little bit warmer than what we had on Monday, and we're going to continue the warming trend today. Closer to 90 for this afternoon with lots of sunshine. The humidity does remain on the lower side, but does start to increase a little bit as we head into tomorrow. Low to possibly mid-60s are possible, and so that will increase the heat index value with almost very similar temperatures. So for today, pretty close to what the actual air temperature would be, maybe even a degree or two cooler, depending on how dry the dew points are, how cool the dew points are. Getting a little bit warmer tomorrow before the opportunity for a few showers and thunderstorms are possible. And then on Friday, we don't have to deal with much in the way of heat index values at all, as it does cool down. Now, how much it cools down, or if it cools down, a little bit of uncertainty with the computer models really starting on Friday, and this continues into the weekend through next week on really how cool it gets or how warm it stays. We're kind of right on the edge of that cooler air mass, so it's really going to be something interesting to monitor. That the forecast is still subject to change, so please make sure that you're checking back in daily for updates. You can see the differences in the models and our long-range computer models, and I will mention that some of our short and medium range computer models that are coming in, it is leaning more towards the European cool side of the temperature spectrum, if you will. So the GFS may be the outlier. I can't guarantee that it won't be as cool as the European model showing, but I'm still going to go low 80s for the official forecast. I'm not going to change it from what I've had so far this week until my confidence increases. But I do expect the drop in humidity behind the cold front that does come through, and at the very least cools it down a little bit, if not maybe even about 10 degrees cooler compared to what it will be on Thursday. So we'll definitely be keeping a close eye on that. We'll also be keeping an eye on the chance for rain with that cold front, but no chance of any rain today or tonight. Continue to stay dry. Tomorrow morning will be dry as well, even with plenty of sun, but the opportunity for a few spotty showers and thunderstorms are possible at any point in time tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night. This model is not really indicating a whole lot of rainfall for the area through tomorrow evening. Maybe a little bit there in Kansas City, so we'll watch that for the Chiefs game. Obviously, it's not going to be overly heavy if there is anything, but if there is a thunderstorm that develops with lightning, that could certainly be a problem as well. So any thunderstorms that do develop, I don't expect severe weather, but we could have some gusty winds, maybe near 30 to 40 miles per hour for a short period of time. But you'll notice that between the computer models, there might be some isolated heavier downpours, but that would be the exception, not the rule. I think the rule would be nothing to up to 1/10 of an inch. The exceptions would be more than 1/10 of an inch. We'll continue to fine-tune this tomorrow, but I really just don't see much for any rainfall in the area. And unfortunately, that's it as far as chances are concerned for a while. The rest of the 8-day forecast is dry and mostly sunny. Temperatures generally in the 70s and 80s for pretty much all the way through the weekend. It does get a little bit warmer next week, but there's also uncertainty in those temperatures there as well, with one computer model keeping us more in the 80s. The other computer model starts to warm us more in the 90s and maybe even close to 100. So there's going to be a little bit of a wide range in temperature possibilities as we head into next week. Meanwhile, taking a look at our extended outlooks, well, no surprise here, drier than normal and above average temperatures. So yes, while we do get a little bit of a break in the heat, especially as we get towards, especially Saturday and Sunday for the weekend, I do expect a cool down for the weekend if it doesn't necessarily cool that much on Friday. I do expect to get a little bit cooler over the weekend, and then it does start to heat back up early next week. So make sure to check back in daily for updates. I cannot guarantee that there won't be changes in the 8-day. If confidence increases, obviously I haven't made a whole lot of changes so far this week from what I had yesterday or Monday, but I can't guarantee I won't make a drastic change starting on Friday with those temperatures. So keep checking back in. Don't be surprised. Meantime, have a great day. Stay cool, hydrate, even though it's not going to be terrible today or tomorrow with the humidity. It does get a little bit higher tomorrow, and of course we have that storm chance as well. So stay weather aware on that.